An estimated 4.7 million people are bitten by dogs in the United States every year. That's according to the American Humane Association. And in Lafayette, there were 55 reported bites last year. Animal control officers say that many of those bites don't require medical attention, but in some cases, those attacks are so brutal that a person has to undergo several surgeries.
It's a debate held often in communities. Is the animal responsible or the owner? Tonight in a special series, News 18's Holly Campbell reports how the city of Lafayette is working to pinpoint the source of the problem. She joins us now with more. Holly.
Jeff, Gina, communities across the United States are working to bring the number of dog bites down. Some are choosing new legislation, but the city of Lafayette is choosing a different route, and it can land pet owners behind bars.
People should not live in fear in their neighborhood. Somebody should be able to take a walk down their street without being afraid that they're going to be bitten, or the dog that they're walking that's under control is going to be mauled or bitten. And that's got to be our #1 priority.
But that's exactly what happened in a span of a few weeks late last year. News 18 first brought you the story of a woman whose hands were badly injured when she was attacked by 2 pit bulls while walking her dog, and a man whose hand was severely injured after his son's pit bull attacked him. But the cases were related. The dogs involved in the attack had the same owner.
If they are going to have an aggressive animal, there needs to be certain steps and procedures and precautions they need to use.
Of the reported dog bites in the city of Lafayette, there were 55 bites to humans. 23 of those bites were from pit bulls. Many communities across the United States have enacted breed-specific legislation that prohibits ownership of certain breeds like pit bulls or Rottweilers.
We would prefer to stay away from breed-specific if at all possible, and really address the problem with the particular animal and that particular owner. That's the preferable method to handle this, and that's the direction that we're moving now.
A lot of the animals that we deal with are those breeds that would be targeted by breed-specific legislation, and for the most part they seem to be targeted in an unwarranted manner. There's lots of great bully breeds, lots of great dogs out there in the community, and at least in our opinion it should be focused on each individual dog rather than categorizing a breed as a whole.
Animal control, so Josh.
Instead, the city of Lafayette is taking a different approach. With a newly revamped Animal Control Department, Lieutenant Scott McCoy says animal control officers are making their presence known in the community.
Can you tell me why they're running loose?
ACOs have the ability to issue a dangerous animal agreement when an animal bites another person or animal. In 2013, there were 13 DAAs issued in Lafayette. Under that agreement, owners must adhere to a stricter set of rules, including taking extra precautions to keep their animal restrained and preventing the attack from happening again. If the agreement is violated, animal control can take the animal away.
You hope that the ACOs are able to make that change in behavior for the owners, as they have their first initial contacts, and if they can't, then we get to the DAA level, and then if we can't, now we have this new tool. It was a law enacted in 2008, but was not really known around here from what I understand.
A new tool that allows officers to put pet owners behind bars. 22-year-old Corey Balzer of Lafayette is the first and only person in Tippecanoe County to face dog bite liability charges. Balzer's dogs were allegedly the ones involved in the 2 attacks mentioned earlier. One dog named Chewy was already under a dangerous animal agreement for a previous attack and has since been euthanized.
We were fortunate, that the prosecutor's office was on board with the case that was put together involving Chewy and Corey. So hopefully that sends a strong message, and I do want people to know that they will be held responsible, in the realm of the city ordinances, maybe hitting their pocketbook first, and then they can be held criminally liable as well, and spend some time in jail.
McCoy says a random dog attack in the city of Lafayette is very rare. More often than not, dogs bite someone in their own household. Holly Campbell, News 18.